I'm having breakfast at Woolies. Apparently their breakfast here is really, really good. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm in such a bad mood, you guys. I have been busy with emails and responding to emails and stuff the whole morning, and like just this thing of having to run after invoices, having to run after your attorneys to get them to pay you and stuff, I hate it so much. If there's one thing that I hate about this field that I'm in, is the thing of invoices, because bills are piling up whilst a person is just hanging onto your invoice and not paying, and also just not being honest about the fact that, for instance, they don't have funds to pay or settle the invoice. I find that very, very frustrating. I find that very, very disrespectful at the same time. For instance, now I was going through some of my emails and talking to some of my attorneys regarding some of the invoices that I'm supposed to be paid. And for instance, this one attorney has been avoiding me for like months now. And at first, when I sent him my invoice, he acknowledged receipts and everything. How chiki months are going by and my money is not being paid. So I'm asking, like, why is my invoice not being settled and why are you so quiet? Only today umuntu uyangitshela ukuthi manje na. Thank you. Only today umuntu uyangitshela ukuthi manje na again. He took the matter on pro bono basis, and that there is no funds, and then the client has not put in any funds in the trust, and the client doesn't have money, and his firm also doesn't have funds. So he promises me that he's gonna pay me. He himself is gonna pay me, and it's like that undertaking is not gonna make any difference to me, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to pay me, because the moment you send me a brief, you have to pay counsel. You can't just send a brief knowing that you're not going to be able to pay me. And I had this thing of pro bono. Like, he should have said it from the get-go. No, this matter is pro bono, and then or contingency, because pro bono means he's doing it for free completely. So he should have told me maybe he's doing it on a contingency fee-based agreement. Only after you win, or only after the matter is finalized, then you can get paid. But none of that was communicated with me, and suddenly now, because my brief has been outstanding for months, saying can I please proceed with the matter? He promises he's gonna pay after I finalize the matter. If you can't pay me the little money that I've for the work that I've done now in the beginning, you still want me to do more money. How do I know that I'm gonna get that money back? So these are some of the things that we deal with, and I'm just irritated because I'm just like, whatever, I'm done with it. I don't even want to do this back and forth anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm over it, completely over it. Like, it's sad, I worked for that money and stuff like that, but I don't have energy to be chasing a person 24/7 for something that they know that they should do. And this was supposed to be communicated. I mean, communication goes a long way. We could have had an agreement. But yeah, anyway, I'm meeting my other attorney, who's also my friend, for breakfast brunch, really, because it's almost 12 now. And yeah, I have a case that I'm working with him on, and it's like it's a really interesting big case, and I'm just really excited about it. And I just think, we should proceed. So I need to hit the ground running regarding that case and see how far we can get with that. He's late, even though he was rushing me, busy asking me, how far is my Uber, but he is the one that is late for some reason. But yeah, in any case, I'm gonna be having breakfast here, and I'm gonna be vlogging, and I'm gonna drop this vlog as soon as I get an opportunity to drop this vlog. He's really taking his time, eh? Oh, late. problems, call them up. Guess what's up? We just had breakfast. I'm so full, guys. Shoo. That breakfast was so fire, but I am so full. I think that we'll glad. And the song is in my town. Sangupila. There's a phone and la. Hey. Like a child misses their blanket. Hello, yeah. Thank you. Just browsing for now. Thank you, will do.
Are you on your way? Are you coming soon to me?
These look like nice. They look nice. I'm fine. I'm fine. Trick up for now. Babes. In my list. Our Khaleesi, our captain.
Do you feel that? Look in my eyes. Do you mind the lies? Do you feel alive? Look in my eyes. We both know it's wrong.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Tari Menyisa, aka the coolest advocate. If this is your first time joining this channel, thank you so much for clicking on this channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I have nothing but mad love for you. Thank you for the consistency, thank you for the support, and thank you for always returning. Guys, today's a big day. So first of all, before I even get into anything, today's a big day, so let's toast to that. Cheers. We have finally reached the 1,000 subscriber mark. Okay, like, I honestly speaking, from the first time I started this channel, I didn't really anticipate that the channel would grow so much, but it has really grown incredibly, not just in followers, but more than anything in the views. Okay, we've got a crazy number of views on the channel, and that's what makes me the happiest. You know, even though some people watch the channel and they don't subscribe because of whatever reasons, could even be haters, it doesn't matter. Just keep watching. Those views matters, the hours matter. So we're almost monetized, guys, so which means that the more time you spend watching the videos, please watch them to the end. Please watch even the content that you feel is not really what you're here for, because I know that a lot of y'all are here for story times, which is like majority of my subscribers, whilst the minority of my subscribers are here because of the legal content that I post. Nonetheless, you guys are all important to me, and it's just very difficult for me to just say, you know what, I'm no longer gonna post story time, I'm only gonna post legal content. I just can't do that, so I have to cater for all of y'all. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much. Without you guys, we wouldn't have reached 1,000 subscribers. You do know that the eligibility for monetization is reaching 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time hours. So we are halfway there with the watch time hours, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys could watch all the videos to the end in order for us to get there, and then this girl can start getting paid. Because guys, it's not easy to just sit and film and spend so much money and edit and you're not getting anything out of it, right? Of course, I am getting the satisfaction of y'all's positive feedback. I'm really glad that I'm helping people, I'm changing people's lives. But at the end of the day, the girl's gotta eat, okay? Because I've got a very busy life, guys. So sitting here and making content, it's also just, it takes a lot of time. So without wasting any further time, I want to thank you guys so much. Let's toast to 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna take a sip of this. This is so good. It's water, but it's so good. Anyways, I'm joking, it's not water. Anyways, I'm having a TV dinner. I ordered Chinese because I'm craving chow mein. Also, guys, let me tell you, I've got this problem, right? I have been watching so much K-dramas that it looks so good, but it's like hot. And it shifted a bit. I've been watching so much K-dramas. Oh, look at that, it's steaming so nicely. I've been watching so much K-dramas that I don't know if, I hope you can see that I am always nabelaring the food that those Korean people are always eating. K-dramas are Korean dramas, by the way. So I'm always nabelaring the food that they're always eating because it looks so good. Suddenly I've started wanting to eat noodles and things like that. I've always liked Chinese food in as far as beef chow mein, which is this, or chicken chow mein, which is this but with chicken, or chicken chow fan goes, which is rice, this but with rice. But I'm not sure about all the other stuff. Also, it depends on the Korean shop or the Chinese shop which I'm buying at, because I don't want to eat dog meat. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not really good with mukbangs, but we're gonna try. It's really good. It's really good. So I got this from I forgot, but it's an Asian shop somewhere around here. I will pin it in the subtitles somewhere in the video so you can see. And this is called beef chow mein. So it's fried egg noodles and beef with vegetable stir fry. It really bangs, guys. So I'm not really good with talking and eating. Not only is it bad manners, but I know people do it because it's called a mukbang, but it's just something that I'm not really good at doing. So I'm gonna have a few bites and then I'm gonna get straight into it. So a lot of people have been asking me, like, yeah, we've been waiting for content. I've been getting DMs. Others have just been thanking me. Congratulations, first of all, to everybody that got accepted into the bar that will be starting their pupillage this year, and everybody that didn't get it, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, there's only a certain number of people that can be taken, and there could be numerous reasons why you weren't taken. But don't give up. Just be persistent. Continue. Continue, and you might get accepted next. Like, don't give up and apply to as many bars as possible. Don't apply to like one bar only. Do you know what I mean? I need the sauce at the bottom. So this is really good. I kind of want to go to an Asian restaurant and find out if they serve soju. Soju is like some beer, although I'm trying to like stay sober, but I kind of feel like I need that experience of soju. It's some Korean beer or Asian beer, and they drink it with all their food, and I kind of want to have that experience of like eating various meals and then have like the soju. I'm even messing with myself. Hi. Okay, so anyways, I had to pause the video so I could finish my food, because like I told you guys, I'm not very good with like multitasking, eating and talking at the same time. It's not my thing. So yeah, I had to like figure out what I'm gonna do, and I just decided to just have a few more bites of my food and then get straight into the video. So like I was saying, congratulations to everybody that made it into the bar for 2024. I'm very proud of you. I know that it was not easy, and it's not going to get any easier. It's not going to be an easy journey. It's going to be really, really tough, but you know what, you can do it. We've all been there. It's one of those things. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We've all been there. It's a tough journey and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a very tough journey, but you know what, you guys are going to be fine. I believe in you. I have faith in you. Thank you so much for everybody who's been sending me DMs and who's been showing me all the love and stuff like that. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm so happy to be filming again. I'm so happy to be trying to create more content for you guys. I know that I'm the queen of making promises about this, that and the other, but I have been filming. That's the good news. I just need to start dropping these videos. Their story time. Life has been very, very eventful. Oh my god. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get into, but basically like this is kind of like an intro and a recap, and just like maybe talking about 2024 and this like new chapter, and the plan for 2024. First of all, 2023 was a tough year. I think we can all agree that to a certain extent all of us had some difficulties or faced some difficulties in 2023, but by the grace of God and by persisting and not giving up, we made it to 2024. personally for me, I've claimed that 2024 is my year. This is my year to shine. This is my year to flourish. This is my year to make money. This is my year to travel. This is my year to be intentional about everything in my life. This is my year to love and be loved, you know, reciprocated energy, reciprocal energy in relationships, in love, in business relationships, friendships, and all sorts of things like that, right? I went through so much in 2023, you know. Even though I carried it well, it doesn't mean that it wasn't heavy. Like, there was a lot of things that I went through in 2023 that some of the things I realize now when I look back in retrospect, I'm just like, you know, if I had made certain decisions, or if I had asserted my boundaries a bit more, I wouldn't have had to go through or endure some of the things that I went through. But in any case, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. 2023 is gone now, and there's no point in like dwelling on that, and there's no point in dwelling on what went wrong and what went right in 2023. You know, the good thing is that life is like, every single day you've got a chance to like restart. Every single day you've got a chance to like you know, create the life that you want for yourself. So yeah, that's really where I'm at, and I'm just like at a place of contentment and a place of peace, and like I'm not trying to disturb my peace in any way. I'm not trying to put myself through anything that's, you know, unnecessary. I'm sorry, I'm playing with the lighting. Yeah, I'm not trying to put myself through anything that's unnecessary this year. Like, everything just needs to flow. Everything just needs to be in alignment with my goals, and everything just needs to be in alignment with my purpose, right? And I am being more intentional about my relationship with God. I've always been a Christian. I've always believed in God. I've always been a prayer person, a prayer warrior. But I do believe that there has been a time where I was just not as consistent, and I was not as intentional with my relationship with God as I could have been, or as I should have been. And I think in some instances, that's what made me feel sometimes like I was being defeated, when there was really no need for me to panic. So yeah, you know, that's just the I don't know, like, that's just a summary of where I am with my mindset. You know, I always say that as well. You guys must try and like draw vision boards. Vision boards are so helpful because they help you to visualize on a physical level the things that you want to achieve. Like, write those things down. I personally don't believe in posting vision boards. I don't see why I would post my goals and personal aspirations on social media. You know, outside energy can be very, very negative and very, very toxic, and that's why it's very important to protect your peace and protect that at all times. So that's why I always say, one of my favorite things to say, which took me a very long time to learn, is that you must never make an announcement of your moves until it's time to say checkmate. So literally, don't be posting your moves, don't be telling people what your next move is and all of that. Sorry, just, you know, focus on your goals, focus on what you want to achieve, and then achieve it. And then I think after that you can start, you know, glorifying God and giving glory to where it belongs, because it belongs to Him. And you know, also giving giving yourself grace and congratulating yourself as well, because you deserve it. You put in the hard work and all of that. So yeah, a lot of people have asked me to do quite a few quite a vast number of topics. I wouldn't even know where to start, because I'm just like, Happy New Year, guys. This is the first video of the year, and I'm mostly here to just be like, Happy New Year. I've missed you guys. I've missed creating content for you guys. I've missed interacting with you guys, although some of you do interact with me on my social media platforms. But yes, Happy New Year. I wish each and every single one of you all the very best this year. I wish that I wish that you get your heart's desires. I pray that you get your blessings in abundance. I hope that everything that you've been praying for, everything that you've been seeking, you get it. If you are looking for a job, I pray that this is the year that you will get that job, in Jesus' name. If you are looking to get more stable in terms of your mental health, I pray that you get that. I pray that you get to a place where you reach your peak state of well-being in terms of your mental health, your physical health, and everything. The girly is even you know, cutting out alcohol and ciders and all of that stuff, and I'm trying out a whole sobriety thing and a whole be clean. And also I'm trying to cut out sugar, which has been showing me flames. But yeah, I'm trying to be more intentional about being healthy this year. You know, my physical health as well. I don't want to find myself having wasted another year of and making excuses. Yeah, I'm gonna start eating healthier next year. I'm gonna start doing it next year, and then you know you look back and now you're sick and you've got diabetes and all of that. You know, so. And also like all these kind of diseases that you can get from the unhealthy lifestyles that we're living. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted because Mila is here and she keeps on like licking me, and it's very irritating because I don't like, I'm trying to focus. So yeah, hi Mila, say hi. She's grown, guys. She's so big now. Like she's so big. Look, she doesn't even fit on the screen anymore. That's how big she is. I'm trying to show you. She's grown. She's a big girl. She's not very small, but she's rather grown. But yeah, so I think stop licking me, please. I think the best way to do things is just, you know, set small goals, baby steps, and then from those baby steps, just take it a day at a time, and eventually you will get there. Okay, so reflecting back on like my past year, especially reflecting back on my first year of practice, I made a whole lot of mistakes and I made a whole lot of bad decisions, but I also did a whole lot of amazing things, and I'm very proud of myself. In the same vein that there are certain things where I'm just like, God, what was I thinking and where was I going in, you know, in those type of situations. And you know, it's more than anything else, I think in terms of my work ethic has always been great. I've always been a hard worker. I've always been a person who applies myself holistically to everything that I do. So in terms of how I work and my ability and my willingness to learn from other people, particularly my seniors, whether senior, junior, or senior counsel, as in Silk, I love that about me because it has advanced me in so many ways. And I'm very appreciative of that. I'm appreciative that I have that kind of a trait, right? Like I obviously said in previous videos, there were times when I felt like, you know what, I'm overwhelmed, and you know, just not being able to establish personal boundaries. I think that was one of the biggest mistakes that I made in my first year in practice. And I think that if I have to give anybody advice as a pupil or as a junior, is that you really need to focus on why you're here in the first place. The legal profession is very small. People are not really good people. You're capable of coming across people that will use you for their own benefits in various ways. You know, you must be careful of, you know, people that pose as if they're your friends, but they're actually just there because there's something that they can gain from you or gain from the friendship with you. In one aspect or another, whether it's your close proximity to seniors, or whether it's your close proximity to attorneys, or whatever the case may be. Others may want to exploit you sexually because they know that, you know, you kind of want to fit in, and you kind of want to you know, maybe people can lie to you. Like for instance, some seniors can maybe want to exploit you in sexual ways because they know that you're desperate for briefs. This is just an example, not necessarily something that happened to me, but it's just an example of some of the things that do happen. So you constantly need to be conscious of these things, and you constantly need to look out for yourself, and you know, have your own back, because honestly speaking, nobody's going to have your back the way that they claim that they're going to have your back. It's not realistic. And it's not really like that. People are selfish and people look out for themselves. And this is not just in the legal profession, but life in general. People are always looking out for themselves, right? So yeah, that's like something that I can tell you from now. And I can tell you now that, you know, as soon as you start getting your course material and stuff like that, if you're a pupil, I think it's important to start like learning and reading, and you know, like really reading and learning and studying and all of that, because time flies so much and there's so much to be done during pupillage that, excuse me, you might think that you're going to have ample time for the bar exams, and you just procrastinate the whole year and you don't study, and you live your best life, and you think you can groove, and you think you can do all of these things whilst you're a pupil, and not realize that this really needs a lot of dedication, and this really needs a lot of focus, right? So it's important to make sure that you really focus. You really tell yourself that it's just a sacrifice. It's going to be a very rough year, but it's a sacrifice that you're not going to regret making at the end of the day, or you might, who knows. But you know, you just need to tell yourself, because I just need to focus and get through this. It's just a year and then it's over, and then you can go back to being whoever you want to be after you're admitted and all life is all rosy and stuff like that. Okay, so with the legal talk, I've also decided, guys, that I'm going to be intentional about, oh god, this one is difficult because I'm going to be intentional about, you know, trying to stay positive in the midst of all the chaos that is practice. Like, for instance, I've had a lot of moments where I'm just like, "Ngifuna ukuhamba, this is madness, I want to leave." You know, where also I've just allowed people to bully me, and I'm just like, "Oh no, I can't take it anymore, I want to leave." But you know, after giving it some thoughts, I'm just like, you know what, I'm actually not going anywhere. I didn't come here because of anybody at the bar. I came here by myself. I worked hard. I deserve to be here, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Nobody can be the person that makes me leave, or you know, because workplace bullies are a real thing, so you need to look out for shit like that as well. But yeah, that's not the I don't really want to talk about that kind of stuff. There's so many good things that we can talk about. Hey Mila, you're so annoying. Sorry, there's so many good things that we can talk about, so you know, we should focus on those good things. So anyways, guys, yeah, like, like, I wish I could just like, I don't know, record so you can see everything that's been happening in the last couple of months, or since the last time you've seen me. I've been working a lot, like I've been doing a lot of work. That's why I've been so rare on these socials. You know, I'm usually on Twitter because Twitter is just that app, and yeah, Instagram every now and then, but like actually posting on YouTube, I haven't really been able to do that. But that's because I've been so busy with work. Like, there was a time when I was busy doing urgent applications back to back, and I love those because it's good money, and you know, like, just that pressure, it makes you feel like, yes, you know, yes, I love it. Yeah, so yeah, I've been doing that. December I stayed in Gauteng. I didn't go home. I was just like, you know what, I'm available. If my seniors need anything, I'm here. I'm available. I'm not going anywhere. So if you need somebody to do bail applications, that kind of stuff, I'm here. If you've got some need for an urgent application, be zany, and I'm on it, right? And yeah, so you know, one question that I was asked a lot last year, guys, is if you could leave. If I had to give somebody advice of whether they should come straight from the bar, no, what am I saying? It's come straight from varsity to the bar, would I advise somebody to do that? I've had a very difficult time answering that question. The whole time last year when I had to answer that kind of a question, it was tough, you know, and my answer was like more or less always around the lines of, it depends, wada, you know who you are. But the truth is, there's so many things that are wrong in this profession, and there's so much gatekeeping, and every time like we're accomplishing, or every time we are getting close to the finish line, the goal, or to the win, the goalposts are always being shifted. And this is especially for the black child and the black female child. So it's very demoralizing. My honest answer now to that question is, I wouldn't advise anyone to leave university and go straight to the bar. It is possible. It can be done. But my honest answer now is that I wouldn't advise it. Like, I would advise against it. I would say, go and work, go and try yourself out somewhere else, go and get work experience, go and make a bit of money and get a little bit of stability and stuff, and then come to the bar, especially if you're young, right? Because a lot of the people that are at the bar, they started off by working somewhere for some firm in corporate, in-house, this, that, and the other, and they then came, others were clerks, secretaries, you know, that type of stuff, and then they came, others worked other jobs in the department, government jobs, and then they moved after that, after years of having worked and even saved up money, and then came to the bar. If I had known what I know now, especially after my first year of practice, I wouldn't have come straight to the bar. Being an advocate has always been my goal. I would have just gotten my admission, and then I would have found other ways to get by. I would have continued applying for jobs and things like that. I stopped when I got to the bar. I was enjoying, like, also when you get invoices, you get very excited and you're like, oh, I'm rich, I've got money, you can't do anything to me, you know. And then you realize that your expenses are so much, like you've got constant expenses and inconsistent money. So that is really frustrating for me. I am not a person who does not like certainty. I don't like uncertainty. I do not like not being sure what's next. I do not like not knowing what's next. Like, kind of right now, it's kind of like practice in your junior years is like rolling the dice. You never know where you're going to end up. You never know what's going to happen, right? You can get work consistently now, and then you issue invoices, or you can just not get any briefs. It's so crazy how things happen here. It doesn't help that state attorney, who actually has the capacity to give us all work, there's enough work at state attorney for pretty much everyone. There's like so much work. The state is getting sued day in, day out. There's briefs, but the way that system is set up, that the way that whole system is set up, I'm just like, yeah, no. So if I had to be honest, I would not advise anyone to go straight from the bar and come to, straight from, why do I always say that? Straight from university to the bar. I personally don't feel like I personally don't feel like it's sustainable for the first few years. And this is something that you're told when you get to the bar, but not when you are in varsity and not when you're in doing your pupillage. Honestly speaking, the real reason why I even continue with making this kind of content and being honest, is because I want to be honest with you guys and tell you guys about my experience. Obviously, my experience is not the all-round experience of every junior. Other juniors have got it good, right? Whilst there's some of us, every day we are complaining. Every single junior that I'm friends with, literally, let's just say 80%, 8 out of 10 of my junior friends, every time we have a conversation, the moment we start speaking about the profession, it becomes depressing. Like, it becomes depressing. It becomes, yeah, I'm waiting for attorneys to pay me. Let's just cut my chamber fees are due. Let's just cut your membership fees are due. Let's just cut you've got a car, you need to pay an installment. Let's just cut you're practicing in Gauteng. When are you from Limpopo? So you have to pay for rent. And invoices are not being paid. You did a matter. It's been 6 months since you've been paid. Or worse, there's just no briefs. There's no work. You're deviling here and there for a senior who's kind enough to actually try and support you, because some seniors are very nice. They're supportive. You're deviling here and there. That senior gives you that 115K. You can't even buy yourself a sweet with that 15K, because already kunezinto that you need to pay for. Like, by the time you get it, even if you invoice 100K, you don't pay your membership fees for maybe, like, let's say 4 months, 5 months. Let's say your membership fees and your bar fee and your chamber fees, let's say, for example, it's 10,000 rand, for example. Because and you're waiting for an invoice. An invoice yako is 100,000 rand. Already when I go 5 months, maybe about 10,000 by 5, so that's 50K. By the time you figure the invoice, 100,000, you're already 50K down. And you still need to think about the next couple of months, because you don't know when your next invoice is gonna come. So my honest opinion is that this shit is crazy. It can be done, but it's crazy. You know how they say you must save money, but like, you can't really save money when you don't have money to begin with. That's the tricky part. How am I saving money I don't have? I don't got the money. Give me the money first, then I can start saving it. But I can't save something I don't have, right? Like, it's kind of like mouth barking, hand to mouth at that point in time. So yeah, those are one of the disadvantages. But I feel you'll be like, yeah, this is why I'm here. And at that point, even if you wanted to fill in a Z83, you'll take that thing and you'll throw it so far away, and you'll be like, hi, why would I want to get a salary when I can get that from one brief? But the thing is, we told a clear brief. Yeah, so another thing is that you need to, like, I've seen that there's a lot of people that depend on waiting for seniors to come and rescue them. That's not going to happen. Seniors are also running their own practices, which is a business. Everybody's in business. I'm doing business. You know what I mean? So now you must do business. You must do business, which means you must go and network. You must go and build your own relationships outside, not just at your bar, but like relationships with outside people everywhere. Build relationships with attorneys everywhere you go. Never stop talking about what you're doing. Never stop telling people that, you know, if they need help, assistance, whatnot. Market yourself, put yourself out there. I always say social media is a very, very powerful tool if you use it properly. If you don't abuse it and use it for toxicity and to bully people, and it can be a very, very powerful tool, and it can connect you with all the right people. Honestly, what you really need is one person who's going to believe in you, and that can change the entire trajectory of your whole life. If you've been following my channel, you would know that the senior an SC was incubating me for the whole period of last year and teaching me and mentoring me and all of that. And that changed the trajectory of my entire life in terms of how my practice was going. I was ready to leave practice in February. I was like, fuck this shit. What am I doing here? Like, do you know what I mean? I was ready to go. I was like, why am I suffering? I went to school. Why am I not getting money? Do you know? And the pressure of obviously people, your friends and family don't understand. You're an advocate. Why don't you have money? Why are you broke? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? And it's just a whole lot of pressure, and it messes with your mental health. Yeah, so kuningi and meaning one and ngimncane for yonke lento, you know. Anyway, guys, another thing, I turned 30 just a couple of days ago. Okay, yo, it's such a big number. Every time I say it, I'm just like, oh no. I turned 30, guys. It was my birthday. It is still my birthday month, hence I am just like, I'm basking in happiness right now. I just came from a vacation, an all expenses paid vacation, and loved it for me, Gesana. I've been getting spoiled rotten by my friends throughout since my birthday. I'm a January baby, so you know, people are always like, oh, we broke, and I'm so used to that. But this year, I mean, my friends usually turn out, but this year I've been getting spoiled like rotten, you know, by different people. And then I started that thing again of doing casual dating, but that was just like going out, meeting people, going out on dates and stuff like that. But I'm already tired. I do not have this patience for this talking stage stuff, guys. I'm not usually with patience. This thing of good morning, how are you? How was your day? How did you sleep? The next day, good morning, how are you? How was your day? How did you sleep? I don't have patience for it. And I think that's another reason why I have decided, another one of my, it's not really a resolution, but we could call it that I'm going to be intentional about not getting into relationships or situationships. Last year, I saw flames. Do you hear me? I saw flames with a person I wasn't even in a relationship with. And I just, moment of silence. But yeah, so at this point I'm just like, it's not even just about last year, it's just about like, I think my whole entire dating history is full of traumas and having to heal. And so I've really said to myself that this year I'm going to, this year I'm going to focus on working. I'm going to focus on traveling. Like, that's one thing that is my priority this year. I'm going to focus on loving people that love me. I'm going to focus on loving myself. I should have actually started with that. And I am done being my own op, because sometimes it's not other people that are your ops, it be you. It like most of the time it be your own niggas, but other times it's you. It's your fault. You're your own enemy. You're your worst op. You're the one that's doing yourself dirty. You're the one that's letting yourself down. And I feel like I've let myself down so much in the past, and there came a point where I was just blaming myself for all of that, and I wallowed in that self-pity of like, how could I allow this to happen to me? How did I get into this and stuff? But at this point in time, I'm back at my I do not give a f attitude. And this is not the year to try me. Try Jesus, not me, not this year, because I feel like I've allowed people to try me for a very long time, And especially last year, I also had this mentality, especially when I got to Gauteng and I even got to my workplace. I had this mentality, I want to get along with everybody. I want to be liked by everybody. I want to fit in with everybody. And I kind of forgot that it doesn't really work like that in reality. Your people will naturally gravitate towards you. And then there'll be the fans that will gravitate towards you because they want to figure out what's going on with you. And then there'll be your ops. Those ones are literally just out to get you. And I'm just saying that in 2024, try Jesus. Do not try me. Because if you come for me, you will find me. And if you come for me, I will come for you. Right? And that's where I'm at this year. Like, I am back to being a savage. Because I'm just like, you know what? I'm done kissing bum. Yeah, I'm done kissing dude. And I'm done people pleasing. I'm done with all of that. Like, I put in a lot of work and putting into therapy to just get through those weird little things that I was doing to myself that were detrimental to me. So no, I'm done putting other people before me. I'm done making sacrifices for people. I'm done compromising for other people. Don't try me. Keep my name out of your mouth. Like, keep it out of your mouth. I mind my own business. I do my own thing. So when you say my name, put some respect on it. Like, put some respect on it. And also, if you want to judge me, that's okay. And if you're going to judge me on my personal choices, that's fine. You know, let he who is without the sin cast the first stone. That's fine. And if you and your little friends go and you gossip and you talk crap about me and you plot and whatever you do and you spread rumors and whatnot, keep that stuff to yourself within you and your little group of bird friends. Don't bring it over here. Don't come and tell me when you are bored what you guys were discussing. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me what anybody else has been saying about anybody else. Don't tell me anybody else's business, because I'm going to call them and I'm going to put them on speaker and I'm going to put you on the line and I'm going to be like, tell them what you were saying to me, because I don't want to get no mixed up in no mess no more. Like, just leave me out of all the messes. I'm full need to be involved in rubbish in 2024 or ever again in my life. I feel like I've had my fair share. In this year of 30, I'm literally in my era of peaceful girl era, but savage girl era as well. Get my money girl era. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to focus on. Like, that's what the year 30 is for me. And that's why I'm saying there's a lot of things that I may have tolerated in the past that I will not tolerate them today, tomorrow, or ever again. So yeah, that's one of those things. So I see, Guti, you need to dilute your little good heart with a little bit of footsec sometimes, just so that people can, you know, because so I think that's very important. Just remember that. That's life lately. That's the new update. I'm so excited. I'm not really going to go into any specific topic as you guys have asked me, like right now in this video, because this is more like, hey, let's catch up. What's up? What's been happening? How you guys doing? Type of thing. This is what's going on with me. This is what the plan is for the year. You know, so I can't really say, oh yeah, this first video I'm going to talk about applications for pupillage or this and that and the other. Nope, it's not that kind of a story. But I'm going to be dropping a story time. Because what would I be? Who would I be if not only the greatest storyteller of all time? Exactly. So I need to drop a story time. So even if you're here for the legal content, I promise you I'm so funny, and I promise you I've gone through so many things that are unbelievable that you might actually want to go and listen to the story times. Everything is actually true, as absurd as it may be. And I also get people like, yeah, don't you think you should remove some of your stories because, you know, you're a lawyer now, and like some of the things. And I'm just like, for what? That's the story. Like, that's the timeline of my life. That's like my history. That's like the person I was as a child to who I am now. And I wear that badge with honor. I wear my heart on a sleeve, and I wear my scars with so much pride, like the things that I've been through and stuff. I am proud of the fact that I conquered and I came above all those things, and now I'm here where I am, and I'm doing amazing, and I'm happy, and I'm content, and I'm at peace. And you know, everybody that did me dirty last year, I forgive you, but you must just remember that I'm from the south side of Christianity, so don't come for me again, because you're gonna find me. Like, I'm serious. I'm dead serious this time. Don't try me. Like I said, try Jesus. He forgives. I don't. I'm not like that in any way. So yeah, you guys should tell me in the comments, and tell me, write me messages as well, just like you always do. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about, you know, which aspects of law do you want me to talk about. There are people that have been asking me also, I remember, about what can happen if you failed the bar exams last year, if you were already doing pupillage and then you fail, if you didn't get accepted into the bar but you really want to become admitted as a bar. So I actually wrote something on Twitter the other day about that. Like, it's possible to become an advocate, but you're still gonna have to undergo pupillage even if that bar doesn't accept you again, type of thing. But you can still do pupillage under an independent mentor. But I'm gonna have to do that on a separate video because I feel like I'm running out of time on this video. Like, it's gonna be too long and I don't want this. I don't want it to be too long. So maybe maybe I'll drop the video sometime next week, because the next video that I'm going to drop is going to be a story time, but one of the other videos that I'm going to drop next week is going to be a video talking about that and the bar exams. And maybe let's just talk about also how to study for the bar exams, because there's a lot of people that have been failing those exams and I'm just like, what's the matter, you know? And let's talk about it, you know. Let's try and fix it, you know, and also let's try and avoid it for those that are still going to write the bar exams. Guys, I've got a brand new problem. The couch was very high when Mila was very small, but now okay, so what the given is so funny, and it's a brand new problem for me because I'm just like, even when I don't want you on my couch, you just climbing on my couch. So comfortable. Like, this is how I know my baby has grown, because this thing could barely jump off the couch because it was too high for her. Now she jumps on it. I'm just like, wow, she's getting smarter and smarter. But yeah, anyways, thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed catching up with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing my face and have me blabbing on and on and on and on. I've really missed talking to y'all, and yeah, I love you guys, and like I said, I'm very, very grateful to you guys for the consistency and the support, and more than anything else, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. You guys are the bombdiggity.com. I think in my next video I'm gonna do a full face beat and everything, and I'm gonna look cute and stuff just for you guys. Put in effort, you know, and show you guys that I take y'all seriously, because I'm always just a plain Jane when it comes to these things. I'm just like, yo, I'm straight out the shower, I'm putting on my PJs, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna press form, and that's what's up. And yeah, so thank you guys. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so much. And again, happy new year, compliments of the new year. I wish you all the absolute best this year. I hope that we're all going to grow in all areas and aspects of our lives, and this is going to be the best year ever for us. This will be the year where we say, you know what, this was my year, with no but then it must just be, this is my year, period. Yeah, so I love you guys and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget, if you have not yet done it, please press like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications, please, I beg. Thank you so much. And those of you that already have done that, please share, like, comment down below. I love you. Mwah.